Season greeting geeks and nerds, I'm Lead Universe and White and Nudie, and I just have something to say before I want to get into the video that I want to do today. Originally today, I wanted to do my How to Grinch Stole Christmas review, but since that review went under copyright, I might push it until next year, um, because as of this video went up, I just did Christmas with my family early, so trying to basically push myself to redo that again and then re-upload it again only if it gets copyrighted again. I'm not looking forward to that. So I'll try to push it until next December, if everything goes well. So instead, I kind of had an idea of a video that would kind of is very popular on the channel. This back here, my whole technically wall behind me. So if you guys would like once every December, maybe like before Christmas, maybe Christmas Eve or something, depending on how good that this video goes and the feedback, I will show off this mighty collection behind me. You guys probably see it behind me, and it is certain that it will grow. Maybe in the future, I will get a bigger shelf than the one that sits behind me now. Actually, two of them side by side. But I think it'd be interesting as a Christmas treat and present for you guys, as well as the one that's going up on Christmas, the Charlie Brown Christmas review, which you guys should be excited for. I decided, why don't I show off this little treat back here? So, we're gonna take a trip together and enjoy my collection of DVDs, which has grown, as you will see. It's gotten pretty large. And so this is the one just at the end of this year, and I'll show you guys the one probably at the end of 2024. So this is just not my DVD collection, there's also my game collection down toward the bottom. You'll see what I mean. But as my Christmas gift to you, another one, why don't I show off my DVD collection behind me? So come with me and let's take a look at some DVDs that I happen to hold behind me. So let's take a trip. And here it is. This is the full extent of the DVD collection behind here. Those over on the side there, those are ones that I had for the top 10, which I'm still deciding what to do with those over there. There's my games down there, an empty wrapping paper box there, and a pair of socks, because. So, yeah, this is just like the full extent of what it looks like behind the scenes. So, I'm gonna walk closer since I have things that I need to walk over, Christmas gifts and stuff. But, I will show you guys, what it looks like behind the scene, what the extent of the collection looks like. And here we are. As you can see, the collection up here didn't really grow as much. It's kind of the same thing, really. Excuse me, SpongeBob. It's pretty much the same ordeal. It's not any different. There is a few additions like Ant-Man and Wasp. I'm still looking for Ant-Man to include in my collection. There's Antrum. This is a solid little horror movie that I'm going to review for Lazy Wing next year, that I picked up this year. But as you can see, yeah, mostly like everything is the same. So I did, probably not a lot of other people did, but what I did is that instead of putting the Batman in under T for the, I just sticked it underneath and was like, yeah, this is the latest inclusion to Batman, so it's like, good enough. There's Beauty and the Beast, the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. I think I showed this off, but I picked it up this year. No, last year for Christmas. Sorry, my bad. There's Beetlejuice. It's only season 4 of Ben 10. If I'm ever going to review Ben 10, I'd like to have the other seasons before I talk about the series, truthfully. And down below, we're still continuing the bees. I have every Blade movie. This one we don't talk about for various reasons. There's Brave that I picked up this year. Always wanted to have that. The Captain America movies, the bucket list. I actually finally have the 2 Brother Bear movies, and they're not too bad in the total, both of them. I hate on to this movie for sentimental reasons. My mother gave me this movie and was like, he would probably like it, and I do, so I hold on to that one for sentimental reasons. I included Chicken Little onto my DVD category. You know, there's the Christmas ones. I included Courage the Cowardly Dog, which I talked about on Twitter, into my list, so this will be reviewed during Lazy Ween. Gotta love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Then there's, the Daredevil hiding in the corner here. I've had this DVD for 20 years, people. And going down. And then we, into the D category. I picked up this, I want to get all three of these to review them, but this is the live-action Death Note movies, and they're really, actually very, very good. My sister's best friend, who she's no longer friends with, let us borrow Death Note and Death Note 2. Not the third movie, L, which is the last day of his life, so, Nick. I might have to pause this, excuse me real quick. Okay, finally put it back in. I recently picked up Dark Shadows. You might not like my review of Dark Shadows, truthfully, but everything else is pretty much the same. I finally picked up a working copy of Evil Dead 2. I did have a copy of this. Tragically, the copy that I had was screwed up to hell, and it wouldn't play properly without skipping in a lot of parts, so I finally have my hands on an Evil Dead 2 copy that I can actually work with. This is not going to go well for me, is it, without putting it back. So yeah, I finally got a working copy of Evil Dead 2, and I cannot wait to review this for Lazy Wing. Actually, finally getting to see it instead of just seeing bits and pieces. Excuse me while I put this back. Whew, there we go. But I'm finally happy to own an Evil Dead 2. Still looking for Evil Dead, the original, the 2013 remake, and also Evil Dead Rise I'm looking forward to adding to my collection. And as you can see, everything else is pretty much the same. The Godzilla collection had moved down just a bit, or just a tad. Finally added Harry and the Hendersons. This is a wonderful movie that if you haven't seen it, you owe yourself to it. It's really, really good. Which is done by the same effect for Harry, it's same to the effect that were done in An American Werewolf in London, the same special effects guy, which is awesome. So, yeah, everything pretty much is almost the same. I finally got my hands on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have always wanted to see Phantom Blood. I've seen Battle Tendency, kind of like 6 episodes, but I finally got to see Phantom Blood. And just so people know, this dude, Jonathan Joestar, it's voiced by Vasta Stampede, Johnny Young Botch. So, yeah, there you go. I didn't point it out in my review because I thought that Johnny Young Botch voiced Joseph, but I was wrong. He voiced Jonathan. I was close. Kind of, sort of. So now I have to put this monstrosity back into its position. Assume the position, gentlemen. I'll be right back. Like, finally I got my hands on a JoJo copy, we have Carnival. This is a DVD and Blu-ray copy. I decided I'll keep both if I ever get a Blu-ray player, which I doubt it very much. So yeah, you can see I have the King Kong films, which I reviewed. King Kong Escapes. I have Kung Fu Panda, which I picked up. Not sure if I'd ever do a review of the Kung Fu Panda films, but they're awesome, so you should check them out if you can. I finally picked up Maleficent. I have never seen this film. I know that there was a sequel and there was a trilogy being made, but I have never seen Maleficent, so this will be something to look forward to for next year. I finally picked up Matilda. This was a movie I've always wanted. Finally picked up a copy. So if I thank the Lord that I finally was able to pick up a copy of it. As you can see, everything else has changed. Memoirs of a Geisha I picked up, which is a decently good movie, which you should see if you haven't yet. And then basically everything else mostly the same. Now we go up to the other side, because I got friends on the other side. We have Spider-Man here. We have Black Panther. And we have some the Pokemon plushies that you guys probably see behind me. And often I probably grab one of these in a video just to make a joke. But yeah, as you can see, the collection is connected through here. There's nothing that keeps them connected. It's just, them being connected. Finally picked up Pacific Rim. I have finally always wanted to see Pacific Rim. It's a great, amazing film. Then we have Pan's Labyrinth, which I love. You guys know that. So Power Rangers has kind of shifted from being here. Actually, no, from being from down there to right here to being shifted over here. And pretty soon it'll probably be like right here, I would assume. So, yeah, I have my Power Ranger collection. Finally picked up one of my favorite Will Smith movies, Pursuit of Happiness, which is great. Mostly where I find my DVDs is not just online through Amazon, it's also through a thrift store that I have in town. So, yeah. But, yeah, mostly nothing much else has changed. Have not gotten through Samurai Champloo. Finally got my hands on Saving Mr. Banks, which is a decent movie. And there we go. So, like I said, mostly everything is about the same. Truthfully, it's just that everything kind of like shifted in a way, if you know what I mean. So it kind of went from like being a decent film into like a halfway, probably not so decent film. And then, we have the town, the toy, they live. So again, not everything had really changed. It's kind of like shifted down because I haven't added a whole lot this year, probably after Christmas. But yeah, and then there is my Xbox 360 collection, which kind of grew. The only one that I have added recently was Far Cry 2, which I'm still trying to play. Which is funny because in Far Cry 2, you're able to play as, whatever character, which is fine, but they give you malaria, and if you don't follow the mission that you're supposed to do, they will kill you and send you back to the safe house, which is really stupid. But as you can see, yeah, this is just the extent of what my collection looks like. I'm not sure if I'd ever do video game reviews, truthfully, guys. I am thinking about it, so maybe next year. But I don't want to get nobody's hopes up because I know that video game reviews take a very, very long time to do. So there you go. So I'm thinking about it, and I'm not quite 100% certain if I want to do that on the channel or not. Maybe with a few games I will. Like, for example, I will want to talk about the Walking Dead game, the Telltale game. But everything else, maybe not so much, but we'll see how that all goes out. But yeah, that's the extent of my video game collection, and my comic book collection, which is behind me. That hasn't changed as much as this has. But yeah. And this is the Lazy Universe Christmas tree. What it looks like so far, as you can see, there are plenty of gifts hidden underneath the tree. And this is our pretty little tree with a little angel on the top there. So I just wanted to show you guys what the extent of the tree and everything. And, it's a pretty decent tree, and with all the decorations on it. This is basically over here because, computer here. But eventually, that will have to be moved, and everything here. I mean, this is before. I'm just showing you the before the Christmas special. That this is the full extent of what it looks like. I'm still gonna upload my Christmas special for Christmas night, but this is just like the extent of what it would look like before, as you can see. So it's a pretty, decent little Christmas tree that we have, with a whole bunch of gifts, and still there's more that are not underneath here yet. And so there you have it, my friends. That is my DVD collection with the inclusion of the Lazy Universe Family Christmas tree. But what I will do just to show you guys like the full extent of like what it looks like, which you can probably find pictures up on my Twitter of the full extent of what it did look like, because that's technically a BE that because I'm recording this way before my family comes over. But basically, that's the full extent of my DVD collection of 2023. As you can see, it hasn't grown a whole lot, but it had grown some, in a way. So hopefully, hopefully after Christmas, this will all grow to a full extent. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry about the Grinch Who Stole Christmas review going that way. I really wanted to do it, but something just got copyrighted, so I'll try to do it again next year. But I hope that you enjoy this as an alternative to a Christmas cartoon review. And as you can see from the back, and also in the family DVD collection, that there's still plenty of Christmas cartoons to talk about. So it's not just here. There's also a full extent of more. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me at Twitter with a link in the description down below. I've been Lead Universe. I've been White and Nerdy. And just remember, guys, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you all. And again, I do apologize for what happened to the Grinch Who Stole Christmas review. And I'm hoping that this will make you guys a lot happier, just a full extent of a review like this. So I'm hoping that it does. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me at Twitter with a link in the description down below. And as always, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I'll see you guys both Christmas morning and Christmas night with a review of A Charlie Brown Christmas and as well as the Lazy Universe Christmas special. I know I'm going to be recording it early, but it will, when it uploads, it will be premiered for Christmas night whenever that I upload it. So there you go. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Again, I'm sorry about the review. And hopefully next year I can review it and hopefully no copyright will happen next year. But I cannot wait to get started and working on Lazy Universe 2024. I have only uploaded 4 videos and I think that's good just to keep it for right now until I decide what else that I want to review in 2024. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you all. And I'll see you guys on Christmas morning as I review A Charlie Brown Christmas. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and take care.